Buxton, North Carolina, September 30th, 2025.
There it goes.
No. No. No.
Huge waves and rough surf from two long-distance hurricanes have washed away 5 houses on North Carolina's Outer Banks on Tuesday as powerful waves from Hurricanes Humberto and Imelda slammed the southeastern coast, with further destruction possible as the ocean batters the coast, the National Park Service said. The houses were unoccupied and collapsed within 45 minutes on September 30 along Cape Hatteras National Seashore as a high tide pounded the beach and washed over dunes in Buxton, the Park Service said. In a video taken by local residents, homes teetered on stilts battered by the waves before plunging into the surf. The shoreline was clogged with debris, 2x4s, cushions, and an entire home as wave after wave rolled in from the Atlantic. The homes, once propped on high stilts, collapsed in the afternoon in Buxton, a community on one of a string of islands that make up the Outer Banks. The large waves and high seas from Hurricanes Imelda and Humberto are forecast to linger for a few more days. No injuries were reported, the seashore confirmed. Another house washed into the ocean on September 16. The destruction makes 17 houses that have collapsed on the seashore in just over 5 years, according to the National Seashore. Surf height on September 30 was estimated at 8 to 12 feet, said Tom Lonka, a meteorologist with the National Weather Service office in Morehead City. The surf is forecast to be extremely dangerous due to large breaking waves through the week, the Weather Service said in an evening forecast. The rough conditions are an ongoing incident, with further collapses possible, the National Seashore said in a September 30 news release. An entire area of the beachfront is closed at Buxton for public safety, and the seashore warned people to stay away and use caution along the Outer Banks south of Buxton. Very hazardous conditions are expected to continue over the next 24 hours and visitors should stay away from closed areas, the national park said. Seashore visitors are urged to stay away from the collapsed house sites and to use caution for miles to the south of the sites, due to the presence of potentially hazardous debris. When a home collapses, it creates dangerous conditions with building materials, glass, air conditioners, and more washing into the water. 3 of the homes that collapsed were neighbors on Cottage Avenue, and 2 other neighboring homes fell on nearby Tower Circle Road. Local residents said the massive debris piles have merged, making it difficult to know what debris belonged to what house.
Holy shit.
Local residents said there were people renting some of those homes just a month ago, but had to evacuate ahead of the storms. Both hurricanes are steering clear of the eastern seaboard, but powerful waves are expected to batter the coast through the week. Coastal flood warnings remain in effect for Ocracoke Island until Friday evening for ocean inundation of 2 to 3 feet above ground level, with locally deeper waters with higher wave action. North Carolina's Highway 12 was shut down along the north end of Ocracoke Island, as increasing ocean overwash has made travel conditions dangerous along the highway, North Carolina Department of Transportation officials said. With several more days of heavy surf in the forecast, Kuntz said more vulnerable homes will likely be lost this week. It's the second time in 6 weeks that the Outer Banks face strong waves churned by a hurricane. In late August, Hurricane Erin brought rough surfs and high tides to Rodanthe, North Carolina, where beachfront homes appeared to be on the verge of collapse. Imelda is the 9th named storm of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. It formed on the heels of Hurricane Humberto, which rapidly intensified to a major hurricane over the Atlantic on Saturday, but it is not expected to reach land. Imelda is forecast to drift farther east through the week.